All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with featherweight Gerard Titus as he looks to take on Ishmael Kadri before they step in the ring. Gerard, welcome back to SA Boxing Talk. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so it's been a while, as you mentioned to me off air. That the last time we obviously caught up was previously on your ESPN Africa fight card, and now you're looking to make a serious comeback. And I suppose you know the business, and Ishmael's the undefeated upcoming prospect, and you're in the position now to come in and really take a difficult fight. What's your feelings on the fight itself?
I can't even say, to be honest with you. I've looked at Ishmael. He's a good fighter. Uh, Disciplined, very disciplined, I must say. But yeah, let's see what we can do against him. Obviously, this is going to be one of my most difficult fights uh, that I've ever had thus far. But yeah, we're training hard. Let's see what God has in store for us.
I liken this fight to Javonte Davis, who you've been your style has been compared to, and of course his style has been compared to a lot to Ryan Garcia, and that fight did go Javonte Davis's way. Do you think stylistically it's a good fight for you?
Like everyone says, styles makes fights. This is South Africa, and one thing that I know about boxing, one punch can change everything. Um, Ishmael is a good fighter, bro. Let's not take that away from him. He's been coming on from amateur days on. So I know I have a slight background on him, and I know obviously that his trainer knows me as well. His trainer knows Harry as well. So yeah, we know. I know there's going to be a very good fight. So we're just pushing for a good fight, not let's say we're gonna fight the fight, and we'll see what happens from there.
We're used to seeing you come out very explosive from round one and really looking to put it on. Again, you got to fight with a limited number of rounds in order to get your business done. Do you plan on coming out of the gates quite explosive in this fight?
Not really. I'm gonna be honest with you, Hayden. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been training very hard, but I'm not. I'm not. I have to feel him out first. To be honest with you, I have to feel him out. I need to feel what is he capable of doing. I need to see his style. Because one thing that we can say, we can be studying someone, and then at the end of the day, when you get there, the fighter has changed his whole style. I've seen it with Spamandla. I've seen him in sparring, and for me, it was going to be an easy fight. But then, um, everyone knows that what happened to my mom when my dad in that time period. So my mind wasn't too well. Obviously, if your mind is not too lekker, your body also gives in as well. So I don't want to say that I'll come out blazing, I'll come out putting pressure, whatever. We'll see how it goes that night.
Yeah, and as you said, you got a lot of respect for each other, as well as Ishmael sees this as his biggest fight of his career as well. I mean, he's obviously seen you in the ring before and do your thing, so I think he's well aware of the dangers that are presented in front of him. Where would you rate this fight in your career amongst some of the other fights that you've had?
This should be number one. To be honest with you, this should be number one. I mean, I'm fighting a guy that has been a top prospect from amateur days. Someone that knows how to punch, someone that knows distance, someone that knows when to respect and when to move, when to stop, when to Um, he's a very smart guy. He's respected. Everyone that I know respects him for his hard work, for his dedication. So yeah, I can't take that away from him, Aiden. And I'm not that person, and I'll never be that person. So I would say this is the toughest fight that I've had, and most probably what I'm gonna have, because at the end of the day, the harder you train, the easier work becomes. But this is a guy that knows it, understands. He's not just an ordinary fighter. He's someone that understands boxing. He's someone that understands distance. He's someone that understands pressure. So yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like a good solid matchup on both sides. So obviously might even be fight of the nights. I know that you have been involved in some great fights over the years, but as of recently, not really going your way. So I mean, how do you change? How do you change that tide? Because your record used to be, you used to be the up and coming prospect. Now you're the guy that needs to upset someone else's plan, so to speak. You're in a completely different position.
Hayden, like I said, the past 3 years, I would say, um, the last time you interviewed me, I told you about my mom. There's not too lekker. In my last fight, my mom passed away on the day that I fought. So that was a difficult one for me. I went into the fight just because my mom told me to go into the fight. I wasn't gonna take the fight against Vusi. Vusi, forgot his surname. Um, but at the end of the day, it went his way, and I congratulate him. And I would really like to have a rematch if it's possible one day. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to push. Trying to live my dream. I've always wanted to be a boxer. Everyone told me that I'll never become one. And yeah, I am one. So I need to turn this thing around big time. There should be a factor of determining whether I should continue with boxing or whether I should quit. So I'm at that point where I need to give it all in my favor or as planned.
I also want to talk about the psychology of the sport as well. I mean, often when fight results don't go a boxer's way, I mean, they usually turn and look at the trainer and say, let me just try something new. You've decided to stick it out with your trainer, Harry Ramachodi. What's your reasonings for that?
I think it's loyalty. To be honest with you, it's not always good to be. I've seen it. I've seen it so many times where you're just hopping from one trainer to another. I've managed to get one of my old trainers back, Evan Sumamba. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I've managed to get Evan Sumamba back. Him and Harry has been merging for some time. Evans has been busy in business. Um, and that's one, like I told you the last time, he's one of the founders of Gerard Titus. He's the one that trained me all my life. And he came back, and at the moment he's in Phuket, so he won't be there for the fight, but he's been helping me a lot in training. So yeah, it should be good.
If I may ask, I don't know if it's a giveaway or anything like that, but what sort of key ingredient does he add to your game?
I think more mentally. He's a guy that he trains with you, boss. He wakes you up to go run. He runs with you. There's no way of cheating. There's no way of saying, I'm tired. He has no mercy, to be honest with you, because while you guys are training, he's in the ring with you. He's sparring with you to test you out physically. Because remember, he's an ex IBO, WBC champion. Um, so he gives you tough sparring. He's in the ring with you. He's making sure that you are fit. He's making sure that you are focused. He speaks to you. He like gets in your mind and makes you forget about the problems that you had. He's like a big brother. He's a coach. He's a father. I can't even explain it, boss. It's so. And he also understands the fact that I'm a Christian. He also understands the fact that God is my everything. So that is a win-win situation.
Yeah, I like the fact that he can level with you and obviously, understand each other. That's a very deep connection that you obviously have between the two of you. And I wanted to, go to the next point of does that propel you to, getting a potential big victory on the night? Are you thinking knockouts? Are you thinking points? What's the mindset going into this one?
I'm thinking points, boss. I know that Kadri has a chin. I know Kadri is he's been tested before as well also. So if I win by knockout, I would say that is only God's hand, to be honest with you. I promise you. I know one thing for sure. This guy is not a walkover, Aiden. I know I got power. I got some serious power, but he understands himself.
Yeah, now I see it as a fantastic matchup. When I saw this one announced on Boxing Fight Promotions, I knew that this one had the potential to be fight of the night, and I still maintain that going into this fight. Obviously, two good boxers, two great trainers as well involved in the mix. I mean, it just has all the ingredients to being a really special fight night. And I wanted to see if you had a message for Ishmael before you stepped in the ring with him.
All respect towards him. I mean, I'm not, Aiden. You know, I've never been someone that talks nonsense. But all respect, and I wish him the best of luck. And thank you for the opportunity for fighting me here.
100%, and obviously Ishmael obviously said the same thing. I think to you, said that all the respect goes your way. So we were looking for a night of really good fighting. I know when the bell goes, everything changes. You know, the respect goes out the window, and you guys are going to sort out your business, and that's up to you guys. So we're going to look forward to that as fans, and of course, you guys are going to go out there and do the business, and we'll see. May the best man win on fight nights. Gerard, do you have any thank yous or shout outs?
I want to say thank you to my wife. Thank you to both my trainers, Evans Mbamba and Herrera Makhodi. I want to say thank you to my nephew that has been training with me. He's been one pushing me to go run. He's been running with me. We've been doing long runs, and he stuck with me. I just want to say to God, Trudy, thank you very much for standing by me, for running with me, training with me. Thank you to all my sparring partners. I can't mention at this point, but you guys know who you are. Thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you to the assistant coaches. Thank you for the strength and condition coaches. Thank you to all of you guys. You are much appreciated. And may God bless you guys.